Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Coach Tiffany Parra, Editor-in-Chief of Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Magazine, elevating your mind, body, and spirit. Today is our Authors Network Spotlight, and we have a couple of our contributing writers that are joining me today to chat about some of their new works that have come out. So you guys have some new resources to go out and grab. And also, when we are writing, when we're authors, we tend to get so many things thrown at us, and we're going to sit down and dig in about how to navigate through those curveballs as you go through your creative process. So let me go ahead and bring them on in. Hey, what's going on, Jeffrey?
What up, Joe? What's good with everybody in America?
And hello, Audrey.
Hello, everyone.
So happy to have you on the show today, you two. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for being a part of the Phoenix Fitness Fanatics family. You all can see these two in the Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine monthly to share their brilliance, their articles, advertisements, and just all the various things that they do. So let me go ahead, and for those who have not met them, I'm going to have you introduce yourself, starting with you, Jeffrey. Go ahead and introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, and a little bit about what you do in the literary world and beyond.
All right, I'm gonna put my scholar nose up. I'm author, musician, journalist, CEO, host of 4JLE brand shows, Interview, Middle Ground with JL Lee, Sports Debate, Sports Line with JL Lee, Social Discussion, The Ground Floor, my latest show about politics, the JL Lee Lounge radio show. Amazing content, got everything you need. I have books out now. My latest, The Order of the 12th Intellect. You got to check it out. Political thriller. You're going to love it. Let's go.
Yes. Welcome, Jeffrey. Thank you. All right. We're going to go to you, Audrey.
Well, I am in Canada, first of all, so it's cold here. And a few things that I have going. So my old book is Heal. My new book is called She Thrives. And I'm looking to do another book. It's another compilation book, and it's called Strong.
Nice. Very good.
So looking for authors if you're, out there wanting to do it. And so, and then wanting to start a podcast called Messy Me. So looking for people who want to come on that as well.
I'm the first guest.
Oh, yes. You betcha. I'm putting you down, Jeffrey.
Yes,
Come on now.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look, Jeffrey has already shared some of his messy stories on his YouTube as well. So definitely follow Jeffrey on his YouTube.
Yeah, so, and then So then I also have some health and wellness projects going on. So.
Rocking and rolling over there, Audrey. Awesome. Welcome. Well, again, I want to thank you two for joining me. And let's dig in. You both are authors. You both are really seasoned authors. And this is, for those seasoned authors out there, and for those that are really just trying to get your books out there or get your message out there, we're always throwing those curveballs as we're trying to go through the creative process, whether it be, family issues, whether it be time restraints, you get so many different things that are thrown at you, and you have to learn to navigate through that. And I really want to dig in with you two on let's give the audience some tips and tools of how to navigate when you have a deadline. You've got an idea first. You've got a deadline to get this idea out to the world, and you keep getting these various curveballs thrown at you. How do you navigate? Let's start with you, Jeffrey.
When them curveballs start happening, you have to always still strategize and plan. Like for my latest book before the new one, daily devotional help change life every day. That book was a little easy because it was close. I was posting everywhere day, not just put into a compilation of a book. Mm-hmm. But it was still, you got to edit and make sure the wording is right. Then it has to help me with it. And then that becomes different because I'm vulnerable. I do it myself. Like, help me. Oh my goodness. Okay. They changed some wording, like, yeah, no, I changed that back. So it's okay to have help. I mean, I'm learning that. But we've had those problems. You you find out what caused the problem, find a solution, then get back on task. Because whatever month you say you want to release it, try to meet that.
Yeah.
And market
Absolutely. That's so important. Marketing, sharing that out there to get your message out there. That's so important. So thank you, Jeffrey. So Audrey, what about you? How do you navigate through when you're getting these different things thrown at you? I mean, you shared in previous, about your first journey as becoming an author and the huge curveball that was thrown at you. And please, I'd like for you to share that with the audience because I feel like it is just absolutely amazing what you overcame as you became, a published author.
So I didn't even when I had so what I had was I had a bladder infection that going to the doctor, constantly going to the doctor, and finally found out after probably 6 months to a year of going to the doctor that I had a bladder infection, but it had already turned into what's called delirium. And that's if your bladder infection does not get diagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe this is what happens to seniors. If it doesn't get diagnosed, it turns into a brain infection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy, crazy stuff. So what I was feeling was I had backache, but I didn't think that was the problem because I gymnastics and I rough up my body,
Yeah.
just doing stuff
Right.
because I'm pretty rough. So I didn't think that was, same cause and one of the symptoms, but it was here. It was right in my eyes. And I couldn't think very well and stuff like that. And I used to be able to do 10 things ahead of time, think 10 steps ahead,
Right.
but I couldn't. And that was when I decided I was going to go to Mexico. So I went to Mexico, being an aromatherapist. I healed myself with that. But in Mexico, one of my best friends here said, "Hey, we're doing this compilation book. I really think it would be great if you were in it." And so I was actually in the middle of my brain infection. I had just, kind of figured out what it was, figured out what I was going to do to help myself. So I had a brain infection. When you have this brain infection, you're not thinking straight.
Right.
So I said, sure. Because what else am I going to do? I wasn't thinking straight, but this book is so indicative of what it was. It's called Heal. And you have the power. So for me to write in that book with a brain infection, I had, like Jeffrey said, I found help, right? There was a lady who was the editor and she would get on calls with me and I'd be like, I can't even think about so she would write a bit as I was talking because for me to write and talk and think, it was rough. So it doesn't even matter. If you can't even think, find somebody and just tell your story.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know?
And
So
ask
that's what I
for the
did.
help. Like you said, ask for the help. I mean, both of you asked for the help. And I know, Jeffrey, you're like, oh, let me change it back. And that's okay. If you have someone edit something or go over something and they change it, it's okay for you to change it back. But make sure that you do ask for the help because there is someone that may have a little bit of input that could just help it be a little more smooth. And I love Jeffrey too. I'm going to go back to you, Audrey, as well. But this came up as well as you were talking, Audrey. You can write something on anything. Jeffrey, you took thoughts that you were putting out there in the world online and turned it into a devotional. Right? You have Audrey over here with the anthologies. And anthologies are so much fun, y'all. Really, they are. And if you're trying to get you want to write a book and you're like, oh, I don't know where to start with an anthology. because with an anthology, you're going to have people that are going to hold you accountable, for one, because you're in a group and you got to get to the finish line together.
There's
So
a deadline.
who wants to be that one that's lagging and holding everybody up? Not me. So, right? So be a part of an anthology, because that's going to help you to get out there. It's going to, really take that edge off of just jumping in, right? You know how like when you got a cold pool and you got to jump in, don't put your toe in there, just jump on in, because that's going to just take the shock factor away and you'll be able to get to what you want. And with an anthologies are just to start. You share a story, and then you want to share more. And then all of a sudden you're looking and you're like, oh my gosh, now I want to do a memoir, or I want to do fiction, because, it lit something else up inside of you. We have so much creativity inside of us, and we really just need to get in those spaces to help us to just thrive in that. So Jeffrey, for individuals that are really looking to start, they're just dipping that little toe in, right? They don't know, they're doing that double dutch. I don't know. They were like you, kind of scared to maybe be vulnerable and share their story. What's some words of wisdom, words of encouragement that you can give them to be able to just start and get their words out to the world?
Well, the overall I'm gonna give you, because see that gloss. Bam!
Okay.
Finish. You have to finish. God give you the idea, put the work in, finish. That's big. That's the macro. Now on the micro, it depends on how you start. Like I never told one, but for the Order of 12th Intellect, I was a big smarty pants when I got my bachelor's degree from Wayne State University, my Illa School of Business. Salute. I started saying, getting my degree makes me a 12th level intellect now. I'm smarty pants. I need a smarty pants name. Egbert von Farnsworth III. Yep. Esquire. Yeah, I'm smart now. My family looked at me like, what the hell wrong with you? You just off top of your head like, yep. And I'm like, 12th intellect, that could be a political story. Secret society stuff. That's how I got the name. Just messing around talking smack, I got my college degree. So you never know where inspiration can come from. But when you get it, you got to put boot to ground. You got to do it. You got to write it out. Or have someone write it for you, or the Google Docs, you can dictate it. We got Skynet now, so Skynet can write it out for you.
Okay, exactly. So go get you a recorder and record it. There's so many ways. There's no excuses at all. I absolutely love that. Excuse. I love that.
And you're gonna love it when you can touch it in your hand, like I did that. Wow,
like Christmas.
I can do anything else on the planet. If I wrote a book and saw it through, ain't nothing else I can't do.
Right. I know you have yours right there too, Audrey. Grab yours. I mean, it is honestly, when you have your books, it is like Christmas to be able to share them when you're, unpackaging that. And it's just amazing. So Audrey, what's your take? Please give some words of wisdom, words of encouragement for, some of those that are out there that are just, waiting in the wings, trying to figure out if they want to share their story.
Yeah, like the anthologies, definitely. That is, if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't write a whole book, write a short one. Just write, a short 20-page book, right? There's a bunch of books out there that are just itty bitty, right? They're like little pocket books. You can stick in your pocket kind of thing, and then the anthology books. Absolutely. And like you said, Tiffany, there, it's them holding you accountable. Right. Because there is a specific deadline, and you got to get the words just out there.
Yeah.
It's progress, not perfection.
That's right.
Right. Mm-hmm. They don't know. Nobody out there knows but you what your story is. Mm-hmm. So just tell it and it might be like, in that Heal book, I read it and I'm like, what? You mean I said that? And you just kind of go, that was me. you know, and I try and read my own stories like somebody new is reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that woman went through that, man, you know? And so
Yeah.
you just have to start. It's just don't even think.
Right.
Just do.
If
True.
you think about it, that's going to stop you right there, right?
True.
So you just want to just start it. And again, if you need to tap into anthologies, you could tap into
I have one
anthologies.
going. I have one going. If anybody wants to come on in.
So Audrey's got one going. I mean, we've got so many different ones in the platform. I've got Unsnapped Men's Edition that Jeffrey was
Bestseller.
in. Bestseller, number one
Bestseller,
bestseller,
baby.
along with the women's as well. International bestseller. So there are so many ways to be able to share your story. And you could even start out writing an article, or if you
Yeah.
are a blogger out there, and you have a bunch of stuff already in one place, you can go to that place and pull that all together. Don't think that you can't go back and use some stuff that's old stuff that you posted, because it's all relevant. If
True.
it is going to help to impact someone and help them to get on the other side, help them feel that they're not alone, then
And
I say put it out there. Go ahead, Jeff.
I have to say this: if you're someone that God may have blessed you with a very vivid imagination,
Mm-hmm.
if you have dreams like I do, and you are awake in them, when you get up, go write it out. I got like 4 stories. I had dreams that I wrote out. Like, okay, you want to keep writing books? Okay, you're not crazy. That's something God gave you. That's going to be some game to help you put out there.
That's right. That's right. Pay attention to those dreams, everybody, because I think my first book, I had a dream that I was at a book signing, and all I saw was silhouettes, and it was women's, and a lot of women's chat. You just hear women laughing and talking. I never knew that it was going to be the Becoming a Girl Powerhouse anthology, which ended up turning into a trilogy.
Man,
Right? 45
I
women.
I had a dream a few years ago, and I gotta rewrite it out.
Yeah.
It was like a Thundercats dream, massive battles, good versus evil stuff. 4:00 in the morning, I wake up. At the time, my wife like, "What the hell are you doing?" Like, I just had a dream. I got to write out, and she read it like, "All that happened in your damn dream, like a Thundercats cartoon you used to watch." Like, yeah. And you wrote it all down like I was watching it front row, just everything, the names, everything, how they design, how they look, and she like, I ain't never heard of that. So you God may bless you with that, man, and that's coming out. I got right.
Yeah. No, that's a gift right there. That is such a gift. So definitely tap into your gifts, everyone. So any words of wisdom, words of encouragement, or final thoughts before we close up today? Again, let's go ahead and mention where they can connect with you all and how they can grab those books, because I have seen books popping up on my screen here. So how can they tap in and get those books? So Jeffrey, we're going to go with you, and then we'll have you close it out.
I'm just saying, Amazon, Jeffrey L. Edwards, JLE for short. But you should definitely take a chance on yourself. And granted, no matter where you stay on this planet, there's always going to be someone, when you say something that is impossible, man, girl, you can't do that. What you talking about? Because you are showing them a light on, you got a purpose that you ain't working on. And some people ain't ready for the moment. I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get in and start doing it, it's going to change who you are and your trajectory of where you thought you would be going. And you'll be where you're really supposed to be. So don't be afraid to make the impossible possible.
Yeah.
Get after it. If you want to check me out, Google me, Jeffrey L. Edwards. Facebook, Jeffrey L. Edwards. LinkedIn, Jeffrey L. Edwards. TikTok, Jeffrey L. Edwards. Instagram, Middle Ground with JLE. You need to email me, middlegroundwithjlellc@gmail.com. I'm out here. And go support the paperback has just come out now. Well, no, my bad, the hardcover.
Yeah.
So I got ebook, paperback, and the hardcover. Whatever you flavor.
That's
And you want to know about Lord Ragnar III? The dude is wild. His view on world domination I got little issues because there's some me in there. Just don't judge me, At least I'm being honest.
That's right. Everybody get out there, go get the book, support Jeffrey. And again, you got options. You got an ebook, you got a paperback, and you got a hardback as well. So whatever you choose, you can tap in. All right, Audrey, go ahead.
Well, my first word of wisdom is just start. Anywhere, just write something on a page and get started. And then find your people that you can lock arms with and write your book, because you always have to have somebody to help you, whether that's editing, whether that's publishing. Just get out there and they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I know, Tiffany, you have somebody. Jeffrey, you have somebody. I have somebody that can help you with all of that.
That's right.
Right? So don't worry about the technical stuff. Just write.
Mm-hmm.
Just write. All that'll come together, right? If you have a dream, don't worry about the how. It'll all come together, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep. And you can find me. So my name is written on the screen. That's how you would find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and then it's audreylink.com. And and my books you can find on Amazon. So just look for Heal, You Have the Power, and She Thrives.
Awesome. Thanks, Audrey. And yes, everyone, you definitely have support out there to get your books out there. Become a published author. I tell you that it's a game changer. It's very surreal when you're able to get your story out there and able to impact those lives that that read those words. Jeffrey. So reach out. Yes, we all have the books. We got the Unsnap. Like I'm promoting Jeffrey as well. We got Becoming a Girl Powerhouse, but we also have publishing. So on this platform, we do have our publishing. We've got Girl Powerhouse Publishing that can help you bring your stories to fruition. We also have Own It, which is magazine and publishing, which is the umbrella for Phoenix Fitness Fanatics. So there are a lot of professionals here on the platform that can help you with editing, publishing, with design, any type of internal design. If you need cover designs, any of that stuff, we have it all here on our platform. So I want to thank you two so much for joining me, Jeffrey and Audrey, today. And I celebrate you for getting your work out there, for saying yes to the calling to just share your brilliance to the world. And everyone, I want to just thank you all for joining us today. And if you have any questions, you want to connect with these two, definitely go out there and support them as well. And subscribe to Phoenix Fitness Fanatics so you can continue to stay updated with what they're doing and with what all the other contributing writers are doing on the platform. We are here to help you get physically, mentally, spiritually, as well as financially fit and find that balance in life. So thank you so much. This is our Authors Network. Yeah. One more thing.
Want to give you flowers for this platform, everything for authors. Appreciate you. Real talk.
Real talk. You know what? Being an author, I want to celebrate all authors. So any authors out there that are looking for that exposure, looking to be celebrated, tap in with us because we want to celebrate you as well. So thank you so much once again, and we'll see you next time, everybody. Take care.